Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve the problem of the day, which is sort array by increasing frequency. So the problem states that we are given an integer array nums and we want to sort it in increasing order based on their frequency. So like the array given here, it's 1 1 triple 2 3. So as we can see here, the frequency of 1 is 2, for 2 it's 3, and for 3 it's 1. We want them sorted in increasing order. So how we can do that is, since we have the frequencies, we want to make pairs out of them. So they are already sorted based on values. We want to sort them based on the frequency itself. So that's why we are making pairs out of them. After we have the pairs, we will need to sort the pairs based on the second value, which is the frequency. So after we have them sorted, we can construct this answer by iterating over the pairs, and for each pair, we'll put this number, the second number of times. So we'll put 3 1 times, we put 1 2 times, and 2 3 times, and we basically have our answer. So let's code it up. And I'm intentionally leaving the second part right now, which will come to later. So how do we begin with it? So as we saw in this, we want first the frequencies of each of the elements. So we can use a map for that. And we don't care about the ordering because we are anyways going to sort it. So we'll have an unordered map of end to end. We'll call it frequencies. Then we'll iterate over the array. So int num and nums. And we'll increment the frequency for each of the element. Okay, now we have the map. Now we need the pairs. So we just construct a array of this pairs. We call it pairs only. So to do that, we'll just iterate over this map. And iterator for a map returns a pair only. So we can directly push it to our array. Yeah. So we have these pairs now, but they are not sorted yet. So we need to sort them. How can we do that? We can use the inbuilt sort. So we'll do pairs dot begin to pairs dot end. Yeah, just one more thing. We'll need to write a custom comparator for it, since this is not a simple integer array. So I'll write it here. Auto A, auto B. So I'm writing auto here, but you can also write pair int comma int, which is basically the iterator of the pair. Okay. So what should we return here? So we should return, basically we want to compare the second element of the pair, right, which is the frequency. So we'll return a dot second is less than b dot second. So basically, yeah, so basically if the frequency of one element is lesser, it will bubble to top. Yeah, after we have these sorted pairs, we just need to construct the answer, and to do that we'll iterate over the pairs and put this, okay, the first number, the second number of times. So let's do that. So for pair comma and b in pairs, okay, first we need to have an answer vector, vector and answer, yes. Then we know the num. What is the num? And num is the p dot first item is the num. Then how many times do you have to put it? We write it like this, and I is equal to 0, I less than p dot second, I plus plus, and we'll push it to the answer. So answer dot push back num. So yeah, I think that's it for the first part. We should have a working. Okay, so it's failing in this case, as you can see here. So let's copy this test case. Command C. So what's different in this test case? So we can see 4 and 3 both have the frequency of 1, but our returned answer, if you can see the result, it is sorted based on frequency, just the 3 and 4 are not relatively sorted in decreasing order, which is the second part of a problem, that if multiple values have the same frequency, sort them in decreasing order. So how can we fix this issue? So let's see the flow of it, how it's working. So we are storing the frequency for it, which is 4 is 1. We're storing the pair for it, which is 4 comma 1. And just so happens that it, the pair is sorted like this. So when we put it in the answer, it comes something like this. This is which is the wrong answer. So to get rid of this issue, we should improve the comparator function. So we are only comparing here based on this second value. We should also compare if the second value is equal, the first values, which one is greater, should come on top. So to write that condition, we can write it here. So basically, if a dot second is equal to b dot second and a dot first is greater than b dot first. So the greater element should come on top, right? So we return true for it. And let's run this code. Okay, so it's working now. Let's submit this. And yeah, it's pretty efficient. And the time complexity for it will be n log n. Because to put it in an ordered map, it's just n time here. So it's n. Then making pairs is also n. So n plus n. Then sorting here takes n log n time. So this is the major part of our time complexity, and this is also n time in constructing the answer. So yeah, the time complexity will be n log n. So thank you for watching, everyone.